enjoy, 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 enjoy. Okay, that is that lovely labradorite energy. So if you notice that you have more of a Neptunian kind of energy, a Piscean kind of energy, a very much whimsical kind of feel to yourself, you might really resonate with this stone. It's called labradorite. This is a labradorite shard, and the other one was a hematite shard. Now, I'm gonna go with some black kyanite. Now, if you can tell, my favorite chakra is the root chakra. It is the chakra So let me just check in with you. How have you been? What's going on? What's new for you? Blue shoe. Blue shoe. My mom used to be like, what are you doing now, brown cow? I was like, what? When someone tries to rhyme and they're horrible at it, you're like, and then you become it. Just relaxing through this. I don't know. Shout out to all the mothers. I don't know. I just felt like that very much some motherly vibe. Shout out to all the mothers and all that you do and all that beautiful work you do. And if you're in a motherly role, you know, you're an older sibling, you're just, you have fur babies or whatever, you know, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. One of my home girls, her rising sign is in Cancer. And she is like so motherly, it's ridiculous. Like, we'll just be hanging out and then she'll be like, let me feed you. And I'm like, what? Because I'm pretty vocal. I'm hungry. I will eat. Let me feed you. Let me make you some curry. Let me make you some da-da-da-da. I was like, okay. Okay. I'm not gonna turn down curry, so okay. Go ahead, make you some, please. So again, bringing it full circle to mothering energy out there. That beautiful, beautiful womb energy. And you know what? I'm gonna separate I'm gonna use womb as a metaphor, so it's not mutually exclusive to someone needing to have a certain organ to have this mothering energy. It's just if you do. If you have mothering energy, you do. You do. You definitely do. Okay. Just bringing that down. Just moving that all around. How are you feeling? 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 So, let's get started. So we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, it is just a prayer to root us in our individual beliefs, healing beliefs, and connect us as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Dear Mother, Father God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Yamanjao, Shumawu, and all the Taurus. Please connect us to the Archangels, Spirit Guides, Spirit Animals, our lineage, and all of our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. I say all of this in the name of I am Ashe. 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 Okay. So, I want them to see you. I want them to be able to see you. The right person, of course, and on the right level. I talked about this last time. That love comes in multiple forms. It can be romantic, it can be platonic, it can be family. It can be that feeling of the collective. So whoever they are, I wanted them to be able to see you. So first, let's clear away any of the dusty ass cobwebs. You know, sometimes life happens and we forget how beautiful we are, how deserving we are, and yourself at any and all times, okay? Is that okay if we do that for you? Let's do it. And by we, I mean myself and whatever your energetic helpers are, archangel, spirit guides, ancestors, lineage, whatever, you know. If there's something that I didn't mention and that's what you resonate with, or nothing at all, okay, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel whole and enough, that is what you connect to. But yet still, we collectively have this beautiful energy that comes together and flows together, okay? Good job. Okay. So, sending that your way. Sending that your way. Sending that energy in your direction so that you can have the greatest amount of energy and the greatest amount of flow. 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 Relax. 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 Okay. Now, just moving that away and making space. Okay. Shifting your energy to a higher vibrational place. To a higher vibrational place. And allowing it to flow. Just let it go. Good job. Breathe in and out. Beauty. Energetic beauty. Strength. Love. Understanding. Connection. Being connected to the right people at the right time. Having your community. I think community love is so important. To have the right people in your life that you love, that connect with you, and you connect with them. Because if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, go with others. And I used to think with that one, it's like, what can I go fast and far? But what I realized is that no matter what path that you start on, it always begins in one place, and there's always going to be twists and turns, no matter what it is. But it's when you go with others ideas you get, or get a new adventure. Sometimes things seem so big, but really, it can be normal size too. Just, you are relieved of having to do so much. Things are taken off your shoulders, and you can just enjoy the life you have. How many people have spectacular lives? They're just so busy they can't really enjoy it. So here it is, being relieved of certain things so you can enjoy life. That is also part of it. Get started. And if you're new to the practice, we start out with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Dear Mother, Father God, and all for the highest vibrational experience only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangel, Spirit, Guide, Spirit, Animals, on lineage, and all for our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe. 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 Okay. So just relax. You don't have to do anything except relax. Just allow your eyes to slowly close. Allow the energy of your heart to slowly open. Relax and free yourself from any of the limiting beliefs you may have had previously that prevented the love that you deserve, that you need, that you want in your life. Let's start with your own heart first. Let's allow that heart to heal. Allow it to know how beautiful it is, how lovely it is, how worthy it is of attention, of understanding, of companionship, of patience. Around you is a beautiful energy that attracts whatever you need into your life. And because of that, remember that you are powerful beyond measure, that you are beautiful, and you are enough. Feel that beautiful pink energy flowing down all the chakras all around you, giving you the energy that you need in order to connect with your highest purpose, your higher self, and that beauty that is you. You are so beautiful. You are so enough. You are filled with gratitude. So let's take a moment of this gratitude and connect with yourself. Connect with all of this energy that you have. You are beauty. You are grace. You are more than enough. You are beauty. You are grace. You are more than enough. You are beauty. You are grace. You are more than enough. You are beauty. You are grace. You are more than enough. So if you don't mind, show up in the space? How do you show up in the space? How do you show up in the space? Show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, shoo, 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 allow them to be where they need to be in peace, and you can just be where you are in peace. And guess what? There'll probably be someone of your soul family who shows up and is like, just want to love on you, and you don't have to do anything except be yourself and just want to pick you up, boo. So all of that energy resides in you, resides in you, resides in you, resides in you. It resides in you. So I usually start off the month with a goal, but I don't think it makes sense to start off with a love goal. You can have one if you want one. And the reason why I don't think it makes sense is because whenever we're doing energy work, focusing on the external over focusing on the internal is never really smart. Because we might think that having the love of our life is really what's going to make us whole, but that is what we're telling ourselves. Maybe you finally being brave and going after a big crunchy goal is really what is going to make you feel good. Or maybe you allowing yourself the freedom to finally be creative is something that would really free you, or something like that. So instead I'll say, if you do make a goal, make it a goal in which, how can you love yourself more? How can you fall deeper in love with yourself? Because let me show you something, okay? And this is what I'm going to show you. You ever notice when somebody is single, people, they like them or whatever, but as soon as somebody's dating, then they're just automatically, way more attractive. You're like, what the fuck, It's the same principle. People are envious of the coupleship. People really want that energy. They can sense the energy. But you can have that energy with yourself. If you want to attract that into your life, attract that with yourself. Now, when you start to love yourself and be like, oh, I got myself's back. I'm going to show up each day. I'm going to be forgiving of awareness of during these moments, okay? So I haven't gone anywhere, just breathe. In and out. In and out. Okay. So what I got was purpose. And I got, you have this purpose that you want to do, but it requires stuff. It requires things of you. But just this purpose just takes time. It takes time to master the body's physical ability to manifest, to bring forth into the light from the darkness or from the shadows or things that we didn't necessarily know before, but we can bring forth. Continue to breathe here. You got this. So, whatever that dream is, that goal, bring it into your heart in the moment. someone might just be like, oh, I want to learn how to do this, but really they have something deep down inside that needs to be healed and is coming up to the surface for them to explore. So here's an opportunity to do just that. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up, and specifically with manifesting, I think it is so lovely. This is a time where like the world is literally your oyster. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do and it's gonna work out. But as we have left this Capricorn energy, and I was talking about Capricorn for like fucking 2 years. When we are leaving this Capricorn energy, we are going to Aquarius energy, which I'm now ranting about mostly. And that energy is different because it is about understanding how discipline, how discomfort plays a role in your overall success for what you want in life, meaning the future that you want, this dream life. A lot of people would like to just kind of like open their eyes and like, oh, I'm in my dream life. But isn't it more empowering to know that you have 100% control of bringing that dream life you want into your actual life? All you have to do is be okay with being uncomfortable enough to not know everything and just step out there. So that means learning something new, like, for example, language learning. If you want to learn a new language, there's a lot of discomfort around that, because you just don't know, especially if you're really great at some other language. And to be like, you know, in very much so the foundational, elementary kind of stages, it can be difficult, and that can deter someone to do something. But think about it like this: you master a language, and then that opens up a whole new world for you. So the moral of the story, and what is kind of the foundation of what we're doing today in this manifesting session, is that if you are okay and you learn how to live with the discomfort, you will be able to work that magical ability together to be able to manifest anything you want in your life. Period. Okay. So I have some Shivalingam. This is a stone for fertility, a stone for abundance and bringing in. It can also be a stone for creativity if you ever have writer's block in some type of way. This is a wonderful stone for that. So I'm going to start by tracing the body. Now we start the session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is just a prayer to connect us to our individual healing experiences and bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascendant Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangels, the Spirit Guides, Spirit Animals, our lineage, and all of our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am, Ashe, 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 and I encourage you, implore you to rewrite the prayer. Bring your spirit guides in, bring your spiritual traditions in, and add that to the prayer as we say the prayer so that it connects to you. It is not necessary that we are all saying the exact same words. No. It makes more sense that you infuse what you actually believe and what actually resonates with you. And as you are learning more, if you want to add things into it, you do that. That's on you. But we are not, this monolith and we need to do things this one way. No, not at all. You are amazing. You're spectacular. You have a specific outlook in life that is perfect for you. You don't need to change that to mold into something else. Just be you. Have enough confidence to trust yourself and just be you during this process, okay? And everything else, it's gonna work itself out. So as I'm tracing over the body, I'm just feeling for just any differences or just any sensations at all. And when it comes to collective healings, the sensations are things that are much more macro level. When it's an individual person, it's much more specific. And so for these macro level things, when things come up, I'll share them. And also just, it's okay to just relax too. It doesn't have to be some big issue in life that once we remove that, now everything is great. Sometimes you can just come and relax and have a good time, child. Just chill. You cannot be an energetic pack rat where you want to keep everything and then you want to bring more stuff in, because you really can't savor what's coming into your life if you don't just like kick some shit out and like make some room. And like when you want to do something that is uncomfortable or requires discipline so that you can grow and get better, it's better if you get rid of some other stuff, because then you start to suffocate and be all like cluttered all the time, and you don't want that at all. So just clearing this out and making sure you have your daily self-care practice. And as time progresses, for me it used to be discipline meditation, discipline healing, discipline asana work, discipline X, Y, and Z, discipline philosophy, discipline da 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 da. And as I grow and I expand, it's more of, okay, Jessica, what is your soul asking you for today? And that's really what it is. Okay, can I connect with my soul? Can I connect with what I need? Am I listening to the subtle messages? Because I used to go into meditation in my channeling session to get messages, and then I started to open up and feel there's messages happening at all times. It's not just in your meditation session. It is okay to have it there. That is a beautiful, restful, clear time that you can just, relax, and you're getting messages at all times. So pay the fuck attention, okay? Because when they start really kicking you, like, you know how messages are, they like tap, 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 like tap, 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 tap. Then you get a boot in your ass when it's like you don't pay attention. So pay attention to the messages that are happening. And so that's really kind of like the collective experience I'm getting right now, where it's like you're getting a lot of messages, little messages that are now at the stage where they're becoming medium size, and you don't want them to get big. So take the action you need to. Be okay with the discomfort of having new, having change. Know that you're probably not the first one who felt discomfort, so there are solutions, but just be disciplined. A lot of people, when you look at certain things like drug use or certain kind of addictive behaviors, have such a tough time sitting in discomfort that they're looking for anything to take it away. If you are able to sit through the discomfort of something new, something that you want to do, and learn how to manage your feelings, your emotions, to try to remain balanced. You're still feeling uncomfortable, but try to remain balanced through it. When you get to the other side of it, you're so much stronger. You're less triggered by certain things that really made you feel uncomfortable before. And it's like a muscle that you work on daily, so that this life that you want becomes like unlimited. This is still a Saturn period. Saturn is the planet of discipline. Saturn embodies Capricorn, and Saturn embodies Aquarius. So Aquarius is both a perfect balance between the logical and the spiritual. So you can have and manifest anything you want in this life, but you have to put in the work, period. There's just no way to get around it. And there's nothing wrong with putting in the work, because that is our connection to each other, having to do things in the physical experience. So I'm gonna go and bring in a bit of this yellow calcite that looks a bit orange for confidence, okay? So in this moment, I want you to have the confidence you need. Now, start to think about what it is that you want to manifest. What is this dream life that you want? And bring it to both your heart and your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is right under your heart. It's like where the tip of your ribs meet, like that area. So technically, your heart, the center of your chest, your navel is your sacral, and in between those, in betwixt those, would hypothetically be your solar plexus. I always aim for that area where the ribs start to join at the bottom, because that is also where your chi is stored. That is that digestive system as well. The microbiome is 70% of our immune system. So it's a lot of important things in that area. So that's why we're working energetically there, in order to feed you energetically. concept is. So if you're like a monotheistic religious, you want to call the energy God, universe, source, whatever, that feels most comfortable and comforting to you, you can look at it like that. They say let go and let God, period. And you have to have enough faith in this big, beautiful, unconditional energy to know that you can take a leap. You know, you're ready, you got it, you can do it. You can take a leap and it's gonna be just fine. If you're not religious or monotheistic or something like that, you're much more spiritual, or you're just something else, or you don't believe in anything at all. For the spiritual path, I would say connect with your energetic helpers, your spiritual helpers. So this can be your archangels, spirit guides, spirit animals. This can be Orisha work. This can be planetary work. Some people have a very strong connection to, when I say planets, I mean like you might have a lot of Mercury in your chart, you might have a lot of Mars in your chart, so you have to balance your energy with those kind of things. Or if you just don't believe in anything, but you kind of just exist, then just trust that, you know, this invisible thread that's been keeping you together this whole time is going to continue to keep you together. I tell you all the time, I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to empower you to live the life you want, to heal from these things that are tough, both emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and not feel hindered by those blockages in life, to be able to have whatever life you want. And so this is definitely a part of the process to getting there, okay? So I want you to write in the comment section, if you haven't fallen asleep, what that goal is that you want. What life do you want? I'm so excited to read that and to see what you all really want, because I think it is so important to share that with each other, because when you share your dream, others feel empowered to share theirs, and it just goes on and on and on and on, okay? Beautiful. You're doing a fantastic job. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed our session today. It is still True Love February, and I've kind of hijacked true love and said like it can be anything. I've never been the type of person that felt like true love meant like a man and a woman come together and then they live happily ever after, because as you know, I'm gay, so that's not going to be my storyline anyway. But true love doesn't have to be just, you know, people wanting to have a relationship. It can be whatever you need it to be. It can be self-love, it can be love and family, it can be the love of a passion that you have in life. But this unconditional love, because I've heard it said before that some people describe God not in the kind of like, you know, angry white man sitting in a cloud somewhere, but more of like this unconditional love. You know, if I was to guess, though I'm, you know, just one human being and not the smartest one out there, but if I had to guess, I would say God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, I would say that that is purely unconditional love, and that all of our souls are just trying to get back there, and we're living this physical experience in order to learn lessons to evolve our soul, and not necessarily learn lessons because we're bad and we're full of sin, but more of our soul understands that the experience of life is very complex, and for it to truly understand, it had to go into a physical experience to have that. And then once it, you know, is done, it may go into another life, or it might become a spiritual helper, or, you know, whatever. Like, I'm sure our life is the same thing. Like when a scientist looks down at a petri dish and, you know, wonders like, does the bacteria even know we're here? You know, I kind of feel that way about us. Like, do we really know? Like, can we really see everything? Probably not, but it doesn't matter. I just believe in this unconditional love, and I think it is our responsibility to first treat ourselves with unconditional love and have that confidence and that energy overflow to be able first people who really modeled to me just pure, beautiful love. She had it for everyone, and it is such a charm to be able to share that with the community. Lovely, unconditional love. So, if you're ready to fall in love, let's go ahead and make that happen. So I'm gonna start by just taking the rose quartz and gently tapping it up and down your chakra system, just initiating a healing love response in order to activate that energy within you. Breathing in and out, exhaling, letting it go, releasing anything taking up too much space, and allowing yourself to be free. Allowing yourself to be free. You are enough. You are enough. Now I'm just going to gently put this around you and ask you, how have you been? I don't feel like we've checked in a while. How has life been going? What have you been up to? How has Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius been hitting you? You know, I told myself last time, I said, next time there's a retrograde, I'm going to go on vacation and I'm just going to relax. And I did that. I went on vacation. It was relaxing and also delayed in travel. But very beautiful. Still very beautiful. And sometimes it's just nice to take a break. It's nice to take a break. Okay. I want you to think about something that you love, okay? Whatever that is. It can be a person. It can be a place. It can be a situation. And I want you to free yourself. I want you to release your inhibitions and be able to connect with it freely. Whenever planets are in retrograde, they give us the opportunity to have this dissonance. And sometimes people think that dissonance is bad. It's not bad. Feeling uncomfortable is not bad. It generally points us in a direction of where we should go. Because sometimes if things aren't uncomfortable, we might enable ourselves to remain where we're at. So, retrograde gives us an opportunity to reflect inside, because the things externally don't happen the way that you want them to happen. They just take longer and longer and longer, because you have to learn something inside. And so, with falling in love, there is a deep connection within yourself in which the love exists first. There is something your soul is looking for in another person, in another experience that you have to connect to. And as we open this up in you, just relax and let go. Okay? Don't try to be like, oh, it has to be this person in that kind of way. Just relax. Discover something new. Discover something new that you like. Enjoy dating. For all of y'all out there who is single and ready to mingle, when I say enjoy dating, enjoy it. You don't have to marry the first person you meet, even if that's the goal that you want. Just enjoy it. Let somebody pay for you to go do some shit. You go pay for somebody to do some shit. I don't know, just enjoy it. Sometimes life is about falling in love with the moment. A beautiful moment. Like, think about yourself up and connecting to the fact you are beautiful and gorgeous. Beautiful, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You're beautiful and gorgeous, and you can attract anything that you want. And just loving yourself, maybe, is the most sweetest, most courageous thing of all. Not everybody wants to be in love. Not everybody wants to be falling in love every 2 seconds. Sometimes people think they want love, and really what they're looking for is acceptance, or they're looking for companionship. So make sure that in these moments it becomes clear what you're looking for. Sometimes you have love, you have a partner, and something still feels missing. So you might think, oh, it's the love is different. Well, look a little bit deeper. Open yourself up to be more receptive. Allow yourself to be free. Free from any limitations. Free from anything preventing you from the beautiful life that you deserve. The lovely energy that surrounds you. And just wanting to smooth it in right here, okay? Fall in love with life. Fall in love with the moment. Fall in love with a friend. And sometimes you do fall in love with your friend, but it can happen in a platonic way. I think sometimes people think that love is only romantic, but sometimes just being there for another human being and being supportive and being loving is all we're really just looking for, you know, on different levels, whether that is on a sibling, a friend, a mentorship, romantic, parental, because there's tons of people who are like mother figures or father figures. You're telling me all the time I'm like a fairy godmother. So there are all types of levels of ways to be supportive to each other. So fall in love with that. Instead of making it this monolith of romantic relationship. Romantic relationship is just one type of many loves. So why not have as much love in your life as possible? You know, why not enhance all the places and areas of your love, okay? Your love life. So let's have you falling in love with each and every aspect of life. Each smile of life. Each bend around the corner. Being a new corner. Being a new opportunity. Being a new wisdom. A new love lineage. Get to know yourself more, whether it be your body, rocking a new style, getting to know your body, deciding to try something new, deciding to reconnect to earth and nourish your body through the food you eat. You know, no harm, no foul, no shame, no nothing, okay? Just be there with yourself. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do. But the major she was so nice and so sweet, and I was like, no one's this nice. Something suspicious about this. And no, she was just a sweetheart. So if you get anything from what I'm saying, maybe the second takeaway is learn to trust. Trust the universe, trust the unconditional love of God, universe, source, whatever you want to call this lovely thing. Trust. Just trust. And more importantly, trust yourself. Trust that what you want is exactly what you need, that where you're going in life is exactly where you need to go, that no matter what comes up, whether it's a boost or an obstacle, that it's shaping you in the direction of life that you need, that you deserve love, and you deserve all kinds of love. Again, I don't know how much I can reiterate that there's not only one type of love, which is romantic love. There's all types of love, all types, friends, families, as I said, mentors, or just social groups and things like that. There's just so many different examples, so many different levels. I have 7 nieces and nephews, and just the love that I feel for them is like, oh my gosh, like and like the oldest one is grown, like it's like 18, so it's just like different. I don't even know how to say it. It's like you have so much love like a roller set, but it's more of like you go to wash your face before you do something, or like, just get your energy, washing your soul, washing your energy on the inside before we get started with anything. Now, beauty, as we know, is in the eye of the beholder, but being beautiful is really a feeling or essence that you give out. I don't know if you've ever met like people who are just sexy, they're just attractive, and it's not a visual aesthetic beauty, it's an energetic beauty. It's usually something about them that is very confident, or something about them that is just taps into whatever it is that you find appealing. And having that energy is such a wonderful thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the inside, and then we're going to bring it out. We don't ever work out and then work in. We work in and work out. Why? Because we go down deep to the core, and then we bring it out. So going down deep into the core of where you are, pulling out any fluff, taking up too much space, just making space here, okay? Making space. And just, I want you to feel, I'm just going to put my hands up here, I want you to feel the energy inside of you. I want you to see your grace, see your beauty, see your understanding, see your confidence, see your loveliness, and I want you to allow it to expand. First, going up and down the chakra system, then the skeletal, the body system, as well as the subtle bodies, the subtle energies coming out, and allowing those chakras to expand as well to the soul itself. Allow the soul to feel illuminated, and allow the soul to be illuminated, to be freed from its past, and allow your beauty to flow freely and deeply around the world, defying space, time, healing, patience, all of those things. All of those things, all of those things, all of those things. All of those things, all of those things. Do you see it? Okay. I'm gonna put my hands up. And I want you to see it within your mind's eye, focusing on that area. Do you see it? Do you see your true beauty? Do you see how each and every chakra influences it? Start with your crown. Right there. And work your way down. How does the crown influence your beauty? What is your connection to your highest self? How does it flow freely? How does it exist and be? Then take it down to third eye. That psychic ability, that karmic ability, that ability to see things in a full and true kind of way. And for the throat chakra, you allow your voice to speak for you, and to speak for you on a level that illuminates your purpose, ignites a spark, and gives you a new way to look and reflect on life. Going down to the heart, a very important part of our true love, February. But the heart that connects us to our purpose, that shows us our true north and shows us our light forward, our light home. All of that going down to the solar plexus. Our confidence, how we enter into a space or room. To the sacral, our creativity, our fertility, how we bring these beautiful moments and feelings into actual physical life, physical being. our root chakra, how we protect our heart. Do you feel like your heart is protected? Do you feel like you have all the support you need? Do you feel like you have consistency? Because consistent love is one of the most important things a person should have. I remember I learned what love was when I would wait for my grandfather to pick me up from kindergarten. He would pick me up from school every day. And I knew what love was from that experience, because I remember there was a hallway, right? It was like a little L. I would have to go down the hallway and hit a corner, and he would be sitting there waiting for me. So I couldn't see him from outside of the classroom. I had to go around the corner. And love is when you are walking down a corner with the hope and the expectation that the person you love is on the other side, and every time you turn that corner, they're there. That is what love is. To know that a person will be there for you equally as much as your expectation of them in that relationship or that dynamic. For that example, it was very much so a family dynamic. But that was one of the most beautiful moments for me, because it really set the tone for the rest of my life. Can I depend on a person? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Can I depend on this person? Can I be available for this person? But that true beauty, that true love, and that true energy was knowing that, having that validation, having that person arrive and be there, makes you feel like you can just be so much more beautiful or much more connected. So now we're going to start to pull this out. And we're going to start to bring this energy into your everyday surroundings, into your house, into your physical appearance. I want you to look as attractive on the outside as you are on the inside. Hello. So let's go ahead and do that. Relaxing. Just being your front, your back, your side body. And just release and be. You are so beautiful. You are so wise. You are so kind. You are enough. You are more than enough. You are beauty at its finest example. wash your hands for at least